しくて悲しくて Shout for you 寂しくて恋しくて叫び出す Baby in you 声えてる呼んでいるあの声が取り戻せその手にお前の名前を
Oh, my controller's off. Ow. There we go. Okay.
Water acquired.
Nice. Okay. Everybody has all their things. Now we check ordnance. Ordnance are all good. I'm gonna actually remove. I've gotten a ton of quartz since most of these people have got their quartz. Alright, there we go. There we go. Alright, Toa. Let's do this thing.
Crow!
Can't believe it. He was one of the terrorists all this time. Now he's gotten a shot at the Chancellor. And on top of that, he's launched an offensive against the Academy. I'm still coming to grips with it myself.
Now that I think back on it, he was always around whenever something major went down, wasn't he? Even as far back as the summer festival in Heimdall, when that big terrorist attack happened.
I thought something seemed fishy with all that stuff that happened in Brewer. I guess with the urgency of the situation, I didn't think too hard about it at the time. It still feels like it can't be real. Like this must be some gross mistake. I can hardly believe Crow was one of them, and I saw him confess it myself. Two of us first met him on a field study last year. He's easy to get along with, but there was something about him that seemed a bit hollow somehow. Didn't take long before Angie just went up and said it to his face.
They really didn't get along very well at first. Still, the more field studies we get on together, the closer we all got. How did it come to this? Toa.
Be that as it may, right now the enemy is at our gates, and I don't intend to let them have their way. We're going to protect this academy, no matter what it takes. When we find Crow, I want to hear it straight from him. I want to know what he's trying to accomplish by doing this. Green.
Okay. Do what you can. As Crow's friends and yours, we're behind you all the way.
Thanks.
All right, let's do this. I'm pumped.
We can get all of Mira's characters.
Yeah, let me just the Mira hour right now as
Apparently
I'm trying
mine are
to
just
figure
chilling.
out.
There are dangers.
I'm trying
greater
to
than
figure
any
out-
we face. Sorry.
I'm trying to figure out Buddy's new design, and I'm just like trying to draw as just like constantly voices. I'm like, come on, man.
Dangers greater than we face just before beyond this gate. Are we really ready? Leave the academy.
May Adios be with you. And just a little speculation from me, but looking at their design, you should aim for their joints. Take them apart at their weakest points and you might have a chance.
I see. Then let's pray our aim is true.
I know I'm repeating myself at this point, but don't go doing anything crazy. You hear? Still, I know in my heart how much you want to protect this school. So do what you think you have to do. Not just for us, but so that whatever ends up happening, you'll know you gave the best you had to give.
Understood.
Damn. They sure didn't waste any time.
It seems the battle's already underway.
There, toward the west exit. Let's move.
Impossible! Are you even human?
Oh, I'm as human as they come. Can't speak for the principal, though. Or Instructor Beatrix, for that matter.
I'll say, our decorated veterans are putting the younger generation to shame.
Now,
That
there's
is
no
how
need
that
to go
be
around
sometimes.
flattering old ladies, Nightheart.
Okay, my voice is not too far off from hers. It
No
is
need
not
to be
that
so
far
modest,
off.
Beatrix. I don't know of any other old ladies who could reduce an armored car to a smoldering wreck that quickly.
She's carrying like a 50 cal sniper.
I love it.
Says the man who cut one in half.
I was gonna say, like, I'm sure she shot it just in the right spot for it to
Always
explode.
nice to share a little outing with my wonderful colleagues.
Meanwhile, he's here with an
Thomas,
orbital
you
staff.
sweet summer child. Yeah.
And while we're at it, since when were the two of you such whizzes with all those high-level arts?
But also, him being an arts wielder is interesting.
Especially you, Thomas. When did you leave the library long enough to become so disturbingly proficient with an orbital staff?
That is the question.
Well, you know me. I've always been rather taken with the mages of the Middle Ages. They're monsters!
Sir,
Don't mess
we
with
don't
the
stand a
librarian.
chance against them! Ah, stop your whining!
They did this?
Well, yeah.
By themselves?
I almost feel sorry for the soldiers.
Just who is Instructor Beatrix? She was a colonel in
Don't worry
the
about it.
Imperial Army. We used to call her the Reviver.
Bless.
And now there's
Thanks.
Beatrix's name.
The
She has a
Reviver.
title too.
The Reviver.
She was a colonel as well.
Heard she
Nice.
saved Sarah's life once, even.
Yeah,
Damn.
she's kind of a legend. In her days with the medical corps, she'd show up in war zones to treat the critically injured. She'd patch them all up, friend or foe. And woe to anyone or anything who tried to stop her.
Wow, no wonder she's so unflappable.
You know, maybe they don't need our help after all.
It's as if they told
No,
the kids
it's
to
not over
stay
yet.
inside.
Looks like they've got some reinforcements coming in.
Cease your fire. There's no need to increase our casualties any further. If they're fielding monsters, we might as well call in our own.
Here they come.
Oh, they got big boys.
My,
These ones
they've
can walk.
certainly brought quite a few of those.
They're boasting some impressive armor.
Looks like they've been designed with integrated arts resistance, too.
What to do?
You think we can really beat all these things?
Well, I don't see another way out of this. Do you? We need to hold this location until the Imperial Army's reinforcements arrive, no matter what.
Time to see if the Army's finest up-and-coming officer has it where it counts.
Same to you, Miss A-Rank Bracer.
My! You two really do make quite the dynamic duo.
Shut up, Thomas.
I was gonna say the same thing.
This is why I love Thomas. He's just got so many of these weird, quirky things that everybody just goes, "Shut up."
All
But
right.
they also said it in
Palestine
sync,
and
which is even
Nighthawk
better.
are taking point. Let's give them some cover.
Yes, sir.
Now, let's see which parts have that arts-resistant shielding.
They certainly seem to be holding their own.
Yeah, but
Well.
look how many they're up against.
And the enemy's still got strength to spare. But the instructors don't have anything to fall back on if the enemy gets the upper hand.
Let's go. They need backup, and we're here to give it to them.
Right. I'm not sure how much support we'll be able to provide, though.
At the very least, we should be able to keep one of those things busy.
If we can give them that much more of a fighting chance, I'll do it.
That won't be necessary.
What? Sharon?
Allow me to
Sharon?
handle things here. I'll be sure to give Lady Sarah and her colleagues the opening they need to clinch their victory.
Huh?
Goodbye.
She's fast. I figured you'd show up sooner or later.
Let's say, is speed the only thing they were talking about? Not the fact that she just literally hurdled all of them?
It's fine.
Oh my!
Steel wires.
Interesting.
These new model engines certainly are quite the step up. I'm impressed. Still, all the power in the world doesn't mean much if you're all tied up. The pleasure of being bound, vulnerable, and exposed is a thrill like no other. Would you care for
Sharon,
a little
are you okay?
demonstration?
No.
I'd say you won't feel a thing, but that would be lying.
You don't mess with the maid.
I'm telling you.
So you finally dropped the act, huh? Looks like you've even picked up a few new tricks since our little dust-up 2 years ago. But I guess I wouldn't expect any less from Sharon Kruger, Ouroboros' Enforcer number 9. Or should I just call
What?
you the Severing Chain?
I was gonna say, sounds like Ouroboros with her spiderweb talk.
Yep. She's an Ouroboros Enforcer, been here the whole time.
Wow.
And that's why
Alright,
she's
then.
so proficient at
I'm
fighting.
currently on leave from that position.
Oh, you're on
right
leave.
now, I'm but
Okay.
a humble maid in the service of the Rhineford family. And no matter who's pulling the strings, anyone who tries to harm Lady Elisa or her friends will have to get through me first.
That's fine by me. But I think you and I need to sit down and have a nice long talk after all this is over. I'll bring the snacks.
And the beer.
Oh, look at them go!
Lots of beer.
Are you just going to stand there and let the ladies run laps around you, Major?
Of course not. I was just about to say we should focus our assault on one and hit it with everything we've got.
Oof. He stumbled. Knock him over.
Boys will be boys.
Oh my! I feel like a mere mortal walking among titans.
Okay, I think I got these guys figured out. Gonna nullify their art shielding capabilities.
You sure know how to show a guy a good time.
Oh, I was like, which one's this one? That makes sense.
You got some real fight in you. I can respect that. Still, there's only so much you can do against these soldats. Let's see how long you can hold out, shall we? You're a military academy. Let's see how much fight you've really got in you.
So, Elisa, just who the heck is Sharon?
Elisa's like, I don't know.
Don't ask me. I want to know just as much as the rest of you. I'm pretty sure my mother knows her background, but she never told me.
Nope.
Still, now they may have at least a chance of
Maybe.
victory. Though not a great one
It's
by
possible.
any stretch.
I suppose, maybe.
Still, we've seen those suits demolish battle tanks in just a few hits. And every second we hesitate.
You're right. If we joined the fight, their chances would be that much better.
That sound.
It's faint, but I can hear it.
No way.
But that's coming from the opposite direction of the capital.
Wayne?
Lemmy!
We've got 2 of those armors coming in fast! A blue one and a green one!
Well, they certainly don't seem to be holding back on our account.
Are they trying to catch the town in a pincer attack?
The instructors and Sharon have their work cut out for them with those 5.
Looks like we're the first and only line of defense then.
Yeah.
You guys gonna stand there or actually do something?
Get ready,
Okay, cool.
everyone!
We're gonna magically be on the other side of the city now.
Oh yeah, poof. They're pretty fast. What do you mean? Not Sharon fast, but pretty fast.
Trista's east
See, they
exit
got
in
Heelys
sight
again.
now. No hostiles visible.
I hear they've rounded up quite the posse to defend this little town. But I'm sure they've got their hands full dealing with Vulcan.
Bewitching voice, apparently.
Never mind that, though. We're not here for the town. C's instructions were to head straight for the academy and take all of the students
Somehow she's
captive.
wearing less clothes than before, I think.
It certainly feels that way.
Roger that, Comrade S.
It's her sides. Right?
We've got a group of unknowns.
Yeah.
Dead ahead.
Like, where'd her pants go?
My, what have we here?
Yeah!
That's
That's her
clipping.
underwear.
It's no, that's not. That's part of the front of her like skirt. The skirt doesn't fold up over her legs; it clips through them.
We can see
Oh, okay.
her
I was
underwear.
like, is she wearing any kind of bottom pants?
Yeah, she's in like her dress that she was wearing, but because of how the texture works, it just clips through her legs when she's in a seated position.
Okay. I can get behind texture glitches. I understand those.
And here I thought Vulcan would get all the fun to himself.
So the black is like the seam that runs down the middle of
But
the
you
dress.
didn't let me down, did you, Class 7? You managed to turn up every single time.
She's so angry.
Hi.
It's us again.
Commencing
Hey.
operation. Our objective is to defend
Hi.
Trista's east exit.
Where the problem is us.
Aim for the one in the front and give it everything you've got.
Understood!
How cute. You seriously think you can beat a Soldats unit, do you? It just wouldn't be
Yes.
sporting of us to attack at the same time, so why don't you soften them up a little first?
Roger that. With pleasure.
Okay, other Matt Mercer.
You've interfered with our cause
Yeah,
for
that's
far
Matt
too
Mercer.
long. It's time you got what's coming.
Matt Mercer,
Mercer.
but lower robot.
Let's see how long you last against this dragon.
Bring it on!
I can do this.
Fucking Mercer.
Let's go!
My turn.
Should add that soundbite
Arcus
into your
activate.
sounds.
100%
I
you should.
really should.
Arcus, activate.
Yeah.
Arcus, activate.
Hey, you missed.
Yeah. It's my turn.
Right. Here's a performance just for you.
I don't think we've seen his S-Craft yet.
That's adorable.
7th Rhapsody. You've been a wonderful audience.
It's my turn. Analyzing the enemy's vitals. All complete.
Yeah, basically it's weak to nothing and resistant to everything.
I can do this.
Oof.
Here we go.
It hits hard, it hits fast.
It's my turn.
Right.
Fucking Mercer!
I did it.
Thank you.
Arcus, activate.
My turn.
It's my turn.
Ha!
Thanks.
Ha!
Thanks.
Thank you very much. Now.
Right.
When's Reen gonna go cray cray again with his fancy hair?
Arcus, huh?
That's a question, isn't it?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Soon.
I asked the question because I wanted
Yeah.
to know the answer to the question.
Soon.
Too slow.
It's my turn.
My turn. Ha!
Maybe.
Yeah.
My turn.
It's
Just
my
believe.
turn.
Go.
Okay. Right.
Go. Too slow.
My turn. Arcus, activate.
Okay.
Yeah. Thanks. I can do this. Arcus, activate.
My turn.
Huh?
Thank you very much.
Give him
It's
EP
my turn.
back. Nope, give yourself EP back.
Go.
Green doesn't need EP. He's a frontline fighter.
As your
I want Crescent Moon again. Get the attack, okay. Arts. Go ahead and heal Rain.
I can do this.
Attack.
Thanks.
Nice. I'll just keep building CP.
Here we go.
Right.
It's my turn.
7th Rhapsody.
Okay.
Oh.
Are you alright?
Okay.
Thanks.
Go.
He was not alright.
Go.
But now he is okay.
Let's go, everyone.
Leave it to me. Understood. Here. I can do this.
I need you to have EP, so you're gonna get an EP charge.
Okay. Yeah.
My
I should
turn.
mark that Sharon's Enforcer number 9.
Right. Go.
Gotcha.
My turn.
Heal
Arcus.
yourself before you
okay?
Thanks.
die.
Okay.
Thank you. And now you've got auto heal again because of your
Okay.
other.
Too slow. Go. Here we go. Sorry.
Understood.
And knocked him down.
Damn it! How? How could I have lost to a bunch of kids?
Cause you suck.
They're only students.
We did it.
Looks like George was right about aiming for the joints.
I should have expected that C's classmates wouldn't go down easy.
So she did know who he was the whole time. Interesting. Okay.
I recognize that grating voice.
Scarlet, you're in there, aren't you?
Oh, did you miss me? I'm sorry we didn't get a chance to play at the mine. But I hope you haven't forgotten that I owe you for getting in my way at Gorelia Fortress. You managed to be one Soldats, but once is just luck. Let's see how you fare against a Spiegel.
That one's not like the others. It must be a command unit.
So it has weapons the regular suits don't?
Oh, believe me.
So kind that she waited her turn.
Sadly, I doubt you'll
Yeah, how
survive
polite.
the demonstration.
It
But
was
at least
sportsmanlike to
try
wait
to
her
put up
turn,
some
you know.
token
That
resistance.
is very sportsmanlike.
Come on then.
Right.
She was just like, it wouldn't be fair if we both came at you at once, but you know.
Sorry, can you handle this?
I'll take care of this.
How about you just entertain me for a little bit?
It's my turn. Sorry, would you mind? Come on, Lammy.
We're gonna get some sensual moans from Scarlet as we whack her robot suit.
Yep, very sensual moan.
Didn't know we were playing that kind of game over here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'm here for this.
I'm sorry for the trouble.
I've got this. Now's our chance. Gotcha.
How about this?
Of course. Your turn.
I'll try at least.
Here we go.
Yes, sir.
Right.
Hmm.
It's my turn. Go.
Here I go!
Yeah, we basically can't do anything to her at this point. We're just having to wait for her turn. When she does 99999 damage. That somehow Machias evaded part of. That was interesting.
Yeah, dang, Machias. That's quite impressive.
Good job, Machias.
No way! It reflected all our attacks.
That's cheating!
And this, children, is what we call reactive armor. Think of it as a protective field that the pilot can activate at will. They originally designed it to defend against tank assault, but as you can see, that's not its only use.
The 5th Division really outdid itself this time. Reen?
Hey, what are you?
Cool.
Okay, now you go crazy. There it is.
You're not.
Yay.
It's the same as when
He's
he felt
going.
the Viscount.
He's doing it.
No, don't!
Don't do it,
He's
Reen!
doing it. It's too late.
So
Let
this
him do
must
it.
be that power of yours
Go
that
crazy.
C mentioned. I wonder if it'll really give you the strength
Wrecker
to take down
suit.
this Spiegel.
Do it.
If I go full force, it'll probably cost me my life.
Oh no.
But if that's what it takes to keep them all safe, then that's the price I'll pay.
Reen, stop! You don't have to do this!
Dost thou desire the power?
Ooh.
Whoa.
What?
You want some
If
power?
we and I are of one accord, a covenant can be made.
Would you like some of the magic? Wouldn't you like to use more than words?
Thou hast but to call out my name. One in whom dwells the flame. Awaken her.
Call your mecha. Do it.
His voice.
Do it.
It looks like all the conditions have finally been met.
Oh. Meow.
Meow.
Celine, you can talk?
Yes.
Yep.
Celine
yes,
can talk.
Yes, quite eloquently too. But that's not important right now. Right now,
Yeah,
you
Reen.
need to stay focused. You should know his name already. You saw it deep within the realm of the Great Shadow.
Oh, we did.
Valimar.
Ooh.
She's right. I remember the name.
I didn't.
It feels so familiar,
I didn't.
like I've always known.
Like it's your destiny.
Heed my call.
Valimar, the Ashen Knight!
Damn.
Okay.
Ooh.
You know,
Shiny.
I didn't know that robots need a guard for the front.
The stylistic choice.
Yeah, but it's super long. There's nothing there. It's protecting nothing.
That's where he puts his weapon. I'm kidding. That's
what
just
she
a
said.
And it becomes a penis cannon.
Yeah, it becomes a penis cannon yet again,
In the
might I
midst of
say.
battle.
Stopped moving.
When it's the most required.
Celine, what's going on?
Shh, let him concentrate. What?
The cat can talk.
Did
Wow.
Celine just...
The cat is talking.
What's he doing with that fancy light show?
Yeah,
Well,
I'm so
whatever.
glad you're just
It's not
letting
going to
this
save
happen.
Their skins this time.
Yeah, really.
Playtime's over, brats. Unless you have a death wish, I suggest you get the hell out of... What was that? Is the provincial army bombarding the town? Wait! No! Shit!
Yes.
Is that what C was talking about?
Yes.
You done fucked up, Aaron.
Mm-hmm.
What the? Here it comes.
Again, I'm so glad that she politely moved out of the way.
Well, it was if she didn't move out of the way, she was getting tackled by it.
Yeah.
Good.
The Ashen Knight Valimar.
Ooh.
Reen, how did you... Is this one of the great knights from the ancient legends?
So the tales are true.
You see before you one of the divine knights, incarnations of the great power, the Ashen Knight, Valimar.
Damn it! This wasn't in the plans. It shouldn't have been able to move yet.
Well, it can.
A poof, we just go in.
In we go.
In we go.
Ooh, pretty.
I love how it has a spot for the cat.
Perfect.
It's really the cup holder, but she insists on sitting there.
If it fits, she will sit.
Exactly.
How am I even doing this? It's like my body just knows.
The moment you accepted the Awakener's Covenant, all the fundamental knowledge was granted to you. But you've got a
Very
more pressing
convenient.
issue to deal with right now. And this Divine Knight doesn't have a weapon yet either.
Punch her.
You're mine!
Oof, rapid dodge.
It evaded that attack like a trained duelist.
Like Reen would.
All right, I think I figured out the basics.
Reen!
Is he inside that thing making it move?
Yep.
That's awesome!
I recognize that stance. The 8 leaves 1 blade style's unarmed form.
But of
You're
course.
just full of surprises, aren't
Of
you?
course.
But of course.
Looks like you might be able to handle this after all.
The 8 Leaves 1 Blade School has a form we use if we're disarmed or have to fight without a weapon. And believe me, Master Ka-Fi drilled it into me so thoroughly I could do it in my sleep.
Sounds like you owe him a thank you next time you see him. Watch out! Here she comes!
Let's see what we can do!
Ooh.
And now we get into Giant Mech Battle, which has its own rule set.
Ooh, mecha battles.
They have rule set of basically like a big rock, paper, scissors contest.
Oh, okay.
So I can aim at individual parts. Individual parts are susceptible to different types of attacks.
How about this?
Now!
Ooh.
Aren't you feisty? We'll see how long that lasts. Hope you like pain.
Yeah, so the different stance that the mech takes will change the critical weakness of which point will strike it. So, yep. I was gonna say, in that, since the first one wasn't the arms, or body, and the other is the head. That should be the arms. It's kind of a rock, paper, scissors, what does what.
Oh, look, a sword.
Oh. Hey, a weapon.
Wow.
Damn it! If Reinford had finished my Templar sword in time, I'd be the one still standing.
This battle is over. There's no reason to keep fighting. Now get out of Trista, and take the squad by the west exit with you.
Reen.
Yeah! Beat it and don't come back!
All right. This should be all the backup they need at the west exit, and then some.
Damn.
Whoa, whoa, hold up just a sec. Aren't you forgetting something?
God damn it, Crow.
That voice.
Something's coming.
Again, it's so kind that they went one at a time with these mecha battles.
How polite.
So polite.
Well, Scarlet did it because she was cocky. The Azure Knight, Ordine.
Oh.
A blue knight?
Then Valimar wasn't the only divine knight that was awoken.
See? Am I ever glad to see you?
The Azure Knight? So he was an awakener all along. I'll bet she's the one who guided him to it too.
I'm sure it was.
Crow, are you really in there?
Sure am. Long time no see, Reen. Oh well, not too long, I guess, seeing as we just had dinner together last night. But that all feels strangely distant now, you know? Another lifetime almost.
Why?
I sent some sketchy
Why are you doing
Ouroboros
this?
bullshit going on.
Are you really the one who shot the Chancellor? And where did you even get that thing?
It's thanks to the Imperial Liberation Front's planning that I wound up at the Academy in the first place. It was a nice spot to bide my time while we waited for our chance to take out the Chancellor. Gotta say, though, the whole school thing was a lot more fun than I expected. Almost makes me sad to leave it behind. But at the end of the day, I'm C. That's the real deal. The Crow Armbrust you've known all this time, he isn't real. He never was.
Like hell he isn't! All the good times we had? Your friendship with Toa and Angelica and George? You seriously want me to believe that all of that was just a lie? That our hanging out, our field studies, even our concert meant nothing to you?
Yeah, I'm afraid so.
He's pulling the
Somebody
depressed
broke his
Joshua bullshit again.
Crow,
Right.
why are you doing this?
No, wait, that's supposed to be ours.
No, that's our sword. No.
Cheater, we earned that. Oh.
Oh, okay, good. I was
Well,
like,
thanks.
hey, that's ours now. We
Reinford
claimed
made that
it.
for the Soldats units. I know it's not the kind you're used to, but it's the best you're gonna get right now. So, what do you say we settle things once and for all?
A double saber, just like C used.
Then there's no room left for doubt. Crow really is C.
Okay, did he just pull that spear out of his butt?
Joy in this.
Yes.
But we can't
Yeah,
have
just
that
like they
Ashen
all
Knight
pull their weapons out of
standing
their
in the way
butts.
Later down the line.
Yeah.
He like hardcore yanked though on that one to pull it out. There was
So I'm
some
afraid
there was
I'm
some
gonna have
force
to
as he
bust
pulled
up
that
the
out.
bubble
That
along
was
with the
really
Academy.
up there.
Yeah.
That was like
As for you
Arrow
students
and
and the staff,
Shrek's butt
you'll be
level,
under
like
our
up
jurisdiction.
there.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it's retractable.
I should hope it is.
I love that we're sitting here analyzing the structure of a weapon just pulled out of
Yes.
thin air.
We are trying
in
to
a
analyze his
game
butt spear.
full out
And
of.
besides, this completely negated your earlier point. That front protection thingy is way too long for no reason. There's no weapon in there.
Well, I mean, a part of that has to stick out, so you know.
But it doesn't need to be that long. There's nothing there.
So that's the plan if you win, huh?
If it's not that long, it can't
But what about
undulate
if I
aggressively when he's in battle, though.
I mean, I guess.
If you win, I'll pay up the interest I owe you on that 50 Mira. Hell, we could even trade places. I'll babble on about friendship and dreams, and you can have fun for once in your life.
Oh, damn.
You've got yourself a deal. But I hope you know what you just signed up for. Because the Bank of Reen has the highest interest rate on the continent. And if we'll be trading
The
places,
Bank of Reen.
don't forget you'll have a mountain of work waiting for you back at the academy. So one way or another, you'll be coming back with us, Crow.
You've got some real stones. I'll give you that. But sure, I'll agree to those terms.
What is this conversation?
This is bad.
The Bank of
Their
Reen.
will to fight is
He's
causing an
just
enormous
trying
outpouring
to
of mana.
do anything he can to throw Crow and to bring him up. And
To remind him of who he actually is.
Yeah.
All right, let's do this.
You don't have any CP.
yeah, I was looking to see if it had any. Okay, so base stance. Okay.
Here goes.
So when he's in that mode, this is the crit. Okay.
Go for the head, my lord.
Nope. He guards.
Now, here goes. Now, here goes.
Not bad. Think you can handle this?
Yes.
Burn to ash.
Ooh.
Fall. Now, here goes.
That sword was on fire.
That sword was on fire.
You're wasting your time.
Fire.
Uh-oh.
Eat this.
Hope you're ready.
Go for the head, my lord.
You're wasting your time.
You should go for the head.
Darkness.
Chaos Saber.
That's it. You're
Oh,
finished.
damn. Uh-oh.
So, what you gonna do? You're wasting
Yep,
your
and
time.
now he's going to avoid everything. Encounter everything.
Oh, you didn't count for that.
Think you can handle this?
Oh, it's surprising.
Nice.
Normally, when they get into that stance, it's an all-out counter.
Can't lose. Ha!
Ooh.
Eat this.
Hope you're ready. You're wasting your time. Darkness. That's it. You're finished. So, what you gonna do? You're wasting your time. How's this?
Aha.
Think you can handle this? You're wasting your time.
Now, my sword will cleave the way.
Wait, did he just try to sheath his
got me.
sword in the non-existent sheath?
Yes, because out of habit.
Uh-huh.
That's literally what the explanation is because it's habit for him to do that.
He did it!
And
Wait,
technically
but the way
speaking,
this game works, his sheath should be his butt, right?
no,
According to
Valamar's
Ghost, it should be his front guard plate.
Valamar's sheath is in the same spot that Reen's would be, even though it just vanishes and appears just like Reen's does.
That's pretty convenient, actually.
That means...
This can't be happening!
You really don't do anything halfway, do you?
Nope.
I thought I knew what you could do with your 8 leaves training, but you're fighting on a whole nother level today.
Good thing, too. Otherwise, I'd never have stood a chance against you. Time to make good on our wager, Crow. You're coming back with us. What in the...
You've been piloting a Divine Knight for 1 day. I've been using mine for 3 years. Did you think I wouldn't have a trump card to play?
I mean...
Yeah.
Damn it! It's like I didn't even phase him. My head!
When a Divine Knight is damaged, the Awakener shares their pain. Just as I feared, it was too early. Or perhaps it may have been too late.
No!
No, you don't!
Uh-oh.
Reen, are you okay?
Guys, what are you doing?
We are going to buy
He's
you
got a
time to
headache.
get away from here.
Run while you still have the chance.
I can't. I won't just leave you all here.
You can, and you must! Heimdall's been occupied, and it's only a matter of time before we've got a full-blown civil war in our hands.
They might have been caught off guard today, but the Imperial Army's full of elite soldiers. When the war starts, it'll be long and bloody.
But it doesn't have to be like that. You and the Ashen Knight could change things. You could find a third way, like Prince Oliver was talking about. A way that doesn't bow to either faction.
You can become the wind that changes the course of this conflict.
You guys, No, I can't! You'll never make it against him by yourselves! Just run, please!
Just look at yourself. You're in no position to be worrying about us.
Yeah! Just leave it to us!
Once you've escaped, we'll go join the instructors, so don't worry. Take care of him for us. Okay, Celine?
Easier said than done.
Mm-hmm.
Prolonging current battle poses the risk of sustaining irreparable damage. Immediate tactical retreat is advised.
That voice! Are you Valimar?
So you've gathered enough power, have you? Well, we may have lost this battle, but at least we'll live to fight another day. All right, get us out of here. As far away in Erebonia as you can take us.
Command acknowledged. Charting course.
Ooh.
Wait, no! That's my call to make!
Nope.
Reen, there's so much I want to say right now. You're the one who gave me the courage to find my way in life. That's why this time, I want to be the one to help you find yours. And when we meet again, I'll tell you everything that's in my heart.
Lisa!
Was that a low-key confession?
Yes, so that is...
I wouldn't even call that low-key.
That changes based on who your romantic interest is in the series. In the game.
No, they need me!
So whoever you have... whoever you choose to do that bonding stuff with is the one that shows up on the camera there.
Dude.
So it changes based on the thing, which is cool that they have a kind of if and... Or if then, I guess would be the better way of putting that.
To be continued.
What a way to pause that whole saga. Wow.
Yeah. Now imagine if we didn't have the next game to get into right now, and you had to wait what was it? I don't remember how long it was between the Cold Steels in the US release. Trails of Cold Steel. Let's see. It was released in 2013.
2 was 2014. 3 was 2017 in Japan.
Yeah, we've been behind because this didn't come out. This didn't come out in the US till 2017.
The 5th was 2020.
There's only 4 Cold Steels.
A 5th game, Trails into Reverie, was released in 2020 and acts as an epilogue.
Yeah, but it's
I'm
not.
looking at the Wikipedia.
Yeah, it's not technically a part of it. It's not part of the Cold Steel saga. It is a wrap up of the entire first arc. It has Liberl, Erebonia, Crossbell. It's got stuff to wrap up loose ends that were taking place in Erebonia that were referenced in Liberl arc and Crossbell arc. It wraps up the storylines that were left undone. It wraps them up.
Cold Steel and Cold Steel 2 were released a year after each other. The bigger jump was between 2 and 3.
In the US?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, because they changed studios.
Yeah. English versions of Cold Steel and Cold Steel 2 were released by Exceed Games in 2015 and 2016, respectively. NIS America released Cold Steel 3 in 2019, 4 in 2020.
Yep.
And Unlimited Blade Works in the background there.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the end of Cold Steel 1.
Woo.
Nice.
So, even though it was shorter, though, we'll end it today. I don't want to get right into cutscenes and things at the beginning of the second game.
That would be wise.
So,
next time
we're gonna call this here. We'll be back on Wednesday with the start of the next game. So thank y'all for watching.
I get to go to bed earlier.
We'll see you next time. Bye.